Hello everybody, welcome back. You're watching Sport Federation TV, where we keep talking about sport in the Western Cape. You will know that in the last couple of weeks we spoke a few times about life-saving. We had some really extraordinary discussions with our life-saving athletes who were doing so well in Durban, and of course also successes at the Africa Championships. A lot of them were preparing though in those conversations for the big event that happened this past weekend in the Eastern Cape. Western Cape Life-Saving went to go and represent the province in the Eastern Cape, and in studio with me is the captain of Western Cape Life-Saving ladies team, Christina Malion. Christina, welcome back. First time?
Awesome. Yes, first time with you. Yeah, good to be in the studio.
So I think that the last time I saw you guys was at a capping ceremony and the squad was getting ready for departure. Just give us a breakdown. As I said, now you had national champs, you had Africa Championships, but this is what you guys were preparing for? This is the inter-provincials?
Yeah, so I mean, this is the final competition at the end of a very long season. Our season starts typically in October.
Yeah.
And so for many of our athletes who, a lot of them train to peak for nationals, to continue training now in the last month building up to this was a little bit challenging because you're a little bit tired and you've had a long season. But yeah, we all got together and had some amazing team sessions. It's very unique that after 6 months of competing against one another in our club colors, we put those aside and we don our Western Cape blues and start working together as a team, sharing lots of tips, saying, oh, no, let me show you how we do it at my place, and you can grow so much in the space of a month.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. When you said we all got together, like what does that mean? Because we've had guys from Fishook Life-Saving Club, we've had Big Bay Life-Saving Club in here, clubs, multiple clubs. So of course Llandudno, and you're from Clifton.
Yeah.
So is that what you mean by you guys all got together?
Yeah, we kind of pooled all our resources. We ran some training sessions at Clifton's Stillwater pool.
Yeah.
We ran some training sessions out at Fishook. We ran some training sessions out at Big Bay. And it's just amazing how you can just go into the facilities of all the clubs and kind of get to see a little bit of the inside behind the back door. But yeah, we worked together and...
So did you guys sort of do squad camps almost? Like, did everybody travel together then to go to Fishook and everyone go together to Clifton and so on?
Yeah, so we would have a team session and be at one venue for a couple of hours. Our athletes from Plet even made the effort to drive down and attend some of these
because
sessions.
Of course not everyone was in Cape Town. You had athletes from all over the province, right?
Yeah, so it was so great. And we would often have our Stillwater trainings on a Saturday. And that was combining with our nippers, juniors, and seniors. And then we would have some surf sessions on a Sunday taking place at one of the beaches.
So this event itself was, because quite often when we've done some of the chats, where, for example, we had Aaron Manchester from, I think from Clifton as well. He was competing in the Stillwater event, and then that was inland. And then the other guys would be on the coastal event, and then sometimes you'd have juniors and seniors also separate. But this event, this past weekend, was everything combined.
Yeah, so it's a very unique competition when it coincides with the World Champs year. They combine everything. So when we go and compete at IPT, when we did this past weekend, there was one whole day of Stillwater for nippers, juniors, seniors, and then one whole day of surf, nippers, juniors, seniors. So the selectors who have a tough job watching the athletes throughout the season have to select a team of eight of the best athletes who can take it to the other provinces in the pool and in the surf and kind of cross over. So you're looking at multi-tool athletes that be selected.
So how do they do that? What do they look at from a selection point of view?
So I mean, with a lot of the selectors, I think what they're trying to see is you don't want someone who can just deliver in one event specifically. You try and see that if you're going to have someone who's really fast on the beach, what are they like when you put a pair of fins on them and they get in the swimming pool? And we had some amazing results with some of our beach athletes, our sprinters, who, when you chucked them in the swimming pool, they were getting amazing results, amazing numbers. Same goes for a lot of our swimmers and pool athletes with some of the rescue events in the surf, being able to have them cross over and take charge of a lot of the rescue events.
Yeah.
It really kind of helps diversify the load that a lot of our athletes need to take on.
And when you guys were doing the squad camps, did you have juniors there as well? Were there some nippers?
Yeah, yeah. So you kind of all just band together like one big awkward family, and you've got the nippers, so that's age 14. They're roughly around 14. The juniors who are 15 to 18, and then your seniors who are 19 to 34. And we would all train together. A lot of the specialities will then work together. So the beach athletes will get together and work on the sand. Yeah. Ocean athletes work in the ocean, and start just mentoring one another and cross-pollinating ideas and strategies.
One of the things that you guys seem to be pretty good at all of the clubs is welcoming the juniors and looking after the juniors. It's part of your habit, is looking after the juniors. Was that maybe something that you guys were doing a little bit, taking the kids under your wings?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Lifesaving, any club that you ask, and any, I think, person involved in Lifesaving will all say it's how much of a community and a family it is. We all use the word family really liberally, and when you look at a lot of these juniors, whether you see a little part of your younger self in them, or you're also just looking at them and seeing that they're going to be the future of the movement, you can't help but want to work with them and motivate them and discuss some of the challenges they face. The sport of lifesaving is very unique with the amount of uncontrollables we put ourselves in front of, from surf conditions to who's lining up next to you to order of events. So you're never going through a full competition day with everything going your way. So it's really amazing to be able to share past experiences with juniors and kind of help them understand, like, okay, that was just that race. Let's get on to the next one. Focus up. Let's go.
And tell us about the action. Now that we've spoken about all the lives, how did we actually do? How did Team Western Cape actually do at the Interprovincials? Yeah,
so 2 years ago, I'll set the stage. 2 years ago, when this type of competition was held, we hosted it in the Western Cape. We managed to win the overall by 1 point, beating Lifesaving KZN. Going into the competition this year, so we were the previous winners. The first day of competition was held at Newton Park Pool. There were roughly 67 different events held on that day. It was a very long day at the pool. Yeah. And I think I've just gotten my voice back because there was also a lot of cheerleading going on. The pool competition was hotly contested. The Eastern Cape came out of the blocks firing. And they had some incredible results, especially in a lot of the individual events. But Western Cape, we have really started working on our Stillwater program, especially in the last 2 years. And it was amazing to see some of the performances that took place. It's the only lifesaving event that we have where there's times. So what is great is that you can see, like, oh, this person just got a personal best. They dropped 2 seconds. This person just got a national record. And especially one of the standout performances was our Nipper boys in the mannequin relay, the 4x25. They set a new national record. I think they were probably more than half a pool length ahead of the next team. And that was just amazing to see.
Folks, we're speaking to Christina Malion from Western Cape Lifesaving. She is Western Cape Lifesaving women's team captain, telling us all about their interprovincial champs that they had this past weekend in the Eastern Cape. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll carry on speaking to Christina. Don't go away.